What's going on, y'all? Busting this link out. We're going to go ahead and get started. Give me 1 second, y'all. I forgot to bring the Telegram up. You do that right now. Bring that to the left. Let me fix the mic, so I do not like how that sounds. Test, test, test. What's going on, y'all? We got a couple setups we're looking at. I got to fix one chart. I got to fix my GJ chart, so give me 1 second. So, right here. Yeah, I got to redo my levels. I'm going to redo them. Thing is, I just got to scroll for a long time to find the GJ levels because I think we went over this on Friday's stream. But GJ just broke the hasn't been this high since 2015, and then during Tokyo session, even though it's supposed to be like a bank holiday, I googled it. It didn't say what it was, so let me see if it says here. Let's see. Oh, okay, because Google wasn't any help because I literally Googled like what's the holiday in Japan. It was like, there's no holiday. But that's saying there's a holiday, but I ain't out there, so I don't know what's going on. All I know is that's what is talking about. Those just joined the stream. We haven't entered anything yet. Throughout the Sunday chart analysis for y'all last night, a couple charts. Actually, I think only G, so I didn't go over GJ in there because I got fixed the low. G ended up going as projected. Hit that first price point was talking about. You can see it rejected as soon as it broke it. You see it failed to hold the level as support. So we're waiting to see if it's either going to retreat back down to this level here at 2,500 or it's going to push back up and try to hold 2,540 as a support. If it does that, we're going to go for the next buy setup. I'm just fixing my levels up really quick. Y'all already know the drill. You guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we get any charts, drop them in the chat. Make sure you hit that first link in the description. Join free signal through Telegram. But we got a lot of stuff we're about to break down in a second. Got that Bitcoin update video dropping for y'all later on today as well, so be on the lookout for that. Got a few other videos lined up for the week as well. Going to be editing a bunch of stuff today for Instagram and TikTok also. So be on the lookout for a lot of content this week. Give me 1 second, y'all. We got GJ retracing. Still gonna be looking for buys, but retracement is due, especially after what it did last week. Go ahead, break this down. Yeah, we're still going to look for buys. Price finally broke out of this consolidation that was stuck in for weeks. Those that's been watching for this entire month, you already know what I was talking about. But we caught those buys as the price rebroke that level last week. So we don't want to see a price break past 193.50, but if it does, we still have this strong level right here that I'm not going to mark up unless it reaches that point. But a retracement is due because, again, price flew up and did a crazy move. That thing flew up like over 400 pips last week. And then also what I was talking about before, when we look right here, it hasn't been this high. As you can see, it has not been this high since 2015. So we're going to see if we're going to hold and stay above this little level here. And if so, we can see price continue to push up and continue to look for buys this week. Again, we do got a bunch of news popping off this week. We do got a new month starting this week as well. And as y'all know, if you don't know, the first week and the last week of the month are usually the toughest to trade because we have a lot of news events and we have a lot of sometimes consolidation as well as holidays. So we look right here. On Wednesday, we got the ADP at 8:15. And on Friday, we got average hourly earnings at 8:30, unemployment claims and off-farm employment change, as well as we got FOMC on Wednesday as well. And if you look at the first week of most months, you see that those two or those three news events pop up. And again, I just dropped a video last week to add to the How to Trade News playlist. So make sure to check that playlist out if y'all haven't already. So let me go ahead and drop that in the chat. James, you're gonna have to be more specific. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. The pair names are in the top left corner, but yeah. So you want to restate your question? I'll be happy to answer, but I'm not sure exactly what you mean by what pairs. All the pairs are right here. And again, like I said, if you're not in the free Telegram, I dropped the Sunday chart analysis literally last night. GU already did the first move as projected. We're looking to see the other charts going to do what we was looking at. GA actually went as projected as well. So we're going to talk about GA really quick, especially with the members. Members, you're in here. So we went for this trade on Friday. And you can see stop loss ended up getting hit. But as you can see, when the stop loss got hit, when you see the stop loss got hit, you see it in fly past the stop loss, it consolidated. Again, there was just super low volume towards the end of last week, but a lot of the currency pairs and most pairs in general. GJ was one of the few that actually had some crazy volume kick in. Like when we look at the daily time frame, again, I went over this in the day on the chart analysis. So make sure to watch that if you haven't. We're not going to be going over all that stuff, so make sure to watch that. But we can see here how last week price just struggled to even make a move, let alone break to this next level. And then we see today price went as projected. Again, the sell was in the wrong move. It just was a lack of volume, and price struggled day after day to break the support level and treat it as resistance. So this is how price ended on Friday, and then when the volume picked up and when markets reopened yesterday, Sunday night, it went exactly as projected. So again, this is why it's always important, win or lose, to understand what took place, what went wrong, what went right. You know what I'm saying? Price is never just randomly doing stuff. The more you understand how price moves, the better you're going to be with trading. Securing profits are also making up for potential losses that do come into play because losses are going to happen. Stop losses are going to get wicked. TPs are going to get wicked and missed. That's part of the game. That's why it's super important to watch the charts and pay attention to understand what's happening. So if y'all watch the Sunday chart analysis, you could have jumped in on this move, made some money, or GU did the move was talking about. You could have jumped in on this and made some money. So as of right now, we're going to be looking for possible GU buys. We're watching GA for sales as well. Those are the main two charts I'm looking at. I'm also looking at NAS, but as you can see, NAS is kind of just chilling in between my two levels. So we're just going to wait for it to either retrace back down to 17,700 or break my next level up here. So let me go ahead and move this alert up right here. But yeah, we're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. Let me fix my mic. I do not like how that sounds on my end. Give me 1 second. You're waiting on NAS and SPX. price. It's just chilling right now. Usually see some volume. Again, like I always say, Mondays and Tuesdays are typically the slower days of the week. That doesn't mean all the time. But usually things start to pick up Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday are usually the smoothest days. Again, we do got a bunch of news events popping up. And like we was talking about last week and in the Sunday chart analysis, the news is either going to help us break through this level and we see the uptrend continue, or we might see price reverse back down. Because again, we was nice and bullish all this year, and going into quarter four, into quarter one, we can see price was just shooting up all this year. And then about the past couple months, price got stuck, ended up reversing. We caught that initial reversal. The price failed to continue the downtrend, came back up, canceled the move. It did that 1 week last week, and now we're just chilling right here. So we are going to be looking for buys as of now, unless price retraces back down. But again, just looking at the candlesticks, you can see there's just no volume, so we just got to patiently wait for our confirmations to get met, levels to get touched, and of course for volume to kick in. So we're just chilling patiently. Same thing with GM. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this. A week straight of price just stuck in place. And then prior to that, price failed twice to continue the uptrend. So, just got to pitch in the way. Then we got GJ canceling out the move it did last week, probably ruining some people's days that entered some buys after the initial jump to the upside. Price is I got some messages to catch up on. I got y'all later today after the stream. I've been working on some things, been busy, but I got y'all respond to those messages. I like to use the weekend to kind of get ahead of the week. But I got y'all. I open up Telegram and Instagram. I see my messages are blowing up. So I'm going to check those messages today and be responding to all of those. I got y'all. Got about 7 minutes to the new 15 pops up, 2 minutes to the new 5 minute. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, y'all. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram is playmaker underscore way. TikTok's underscore playmaker way underscore. Like I said, I got a lot of videos I gotta just edit. Both recorded yesterday. Let's see what we got here. I watched that video. I have good content. I do need a Discord. I don't have a Discord. I only have a Telegram. Telegram is first link in the description. First link in the description. What time you going? So I showed NAS twice. Like when you said you was waiting for NAS, I showed you NAS, and I went over the prices. I'm not going to have my screen on NAS because that's just a waste of time. Because NAS, unless volume picks up and retraces back down to here or pushes up to here, there's no point in paying attention to it. So that's why I'm looking at GU and GN because closer to my levels, and I have a higher likelihood of entering one of these positions before NAS. Now you have a question about it. You can ask the question about it. We can bring it up and talk about it. But that's why y'all see me periodically, every 10 minutes or so, go over, reiterate what we're looking at, what's going on, things like that. But whenever y'all join, I always recommend if y'all join late to rewind to the beginning, because the beginning of the live stream, that's when I really break things down, go over all the stuff, drop some extra free game, and then after all that, then it's just we're chilling, just waiting for the confirmations. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of NAS, I literally dropped a video breaking down one of the NAS trades we took like 2 weeks ago as well. Let me drop that in the chat. So make sure to check that out as well. We broke this down and entered it that day as well. It was a nice 1 to 10 reward ratio. This position right here. Broke that down. But yeah, so until we see some volume kick in, like we see in these candlesticks right here, or even these candlesticks, or these candlesticks, right now we see these type of candlesticks. So as we can see here with these type of candlesticks, it takes forever for anything to happen, or it takes forever for price to even hit a level, because again, we're on a 15-minute time frame. So every 4 of these candlesticks represents an hour. So this is like a whole session or half session price just chilling. Like from here, this was at 1800. It did not touch a level again until 11:15. You know what I'm saying? So that's almost a whole 24 hours. But that's also why I have the alerts. Because again, like I said, like when I'm not on the live stream, I'm not sitting on my computer. Like y'all be seeing these videos online where people have like these 10 monitors and they just be acting like they play those videos where they're sped up and they're sitting in the whole position. Like they're only doing that to make a video. Like in real life, if you're trading, if you're not like scalping, you're not on the 15-second chart, there's literally no reason to be on the computer. How technology is. We got apps and phones and stuff. So that's why I have the alerts. Because I refuse to just be glued to my computer. Or if I am at my desk, I'm doing something else too. I only got 2 screens, And I'm only up here really when I'm editing, recording content, streaming, sessions, meetings, things like that. What's going on, JD? I see you in here. Those just joined the stream. We have not entered anything yet. These are trade ideas. We have not entered anything yet. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description. Join a free signal from Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. So let's see. New 15 just popped up. And then later on this week as well, going to be doing a recap of this month because I believe the month ends tomorrow. Yep, tomorrow. You know, it'd be nice if all the months had the same amount of days, like, but you know, we got to make things complicated. This month had 30 days. This one had 31. You know, so this one had 31 too. February. Nah, fuck that. We're gonna give that one. We're gonna change that one up. We're gonna do 28. We're gonna do it 9 days. This one, I guess we'll give it 30. Yeah, GE retracing. We're just gonna let that do its thing. Yeah, so while we're chilling, if you hit the first link, you're gonna see the link to the live. Then you'll see the Sunday chart analysis. A couple charts one that's projected already. Then you'll see how we did last week. Last week we went 3-2. Let's go ahead and go over all that. So Monday, let's see, what trade did we take last Monday? We took a GA trade. So let's go ahead and pull up that GA trade. We took this GA sell. What day was this? Monday. No, that's not Monday. That's Friday. This was the sell we took. We took a GBAD sell on Monday. A nice 1-to-5 risk to reward ratio. 100 plus pips on here, which is why we also went for a sell on Friday because you see price continue to break the levels and go down. We went over that, but we're going to go over that again in a second. So that's how we did Monday to start off last week. And then Tuesday, we took a GN sell as L got hit, kind of similar to the GA sell we took last week, right? Because Monday, price did a nice dump, price retraced. So it made sense to look for another sell after we saw price hold as low as resistance. But again, just like we was talking about with NAS, their candlesticks, we can see here, very low volume with a bunch of wickedness going on here. Then the price did hit stop loss again. It didn't explode and go the opposite direction. Still low volume, came back down to this level, dipped down a little bit, but then again, just not enough volume, wandered back off. And then as you can see after Monday, price has just been in the same spot. So that's how Tuesday went. Then looking at Wednesday, we took a GBPJPY. 100 pips when the market closed, but it was way more than 100 pips because after the market reopened that Tokyo session, price continued to fly up. Multiple positions on this. And then after Wednesday, prices continued to fly up, as we can see, going into Thursday and then Friday. We jumped in right here. This was the trade we took on Wednesday. Nice 1-to-6, almost 1-to-7. Then price retraced. And as you can see, after that, price continued to fly. And then you see today, price is just canceling out everything. Again, this is why it's important to trade on the daily time frames. Because again, what do you think most people was going for when the markets reopened? Not that it was wrong, but most of the time people end up going for buys or sells, not based on market structure or bigger time frames, based on the smaller time frames and seeing what price did. So even if you do not even know how to read the charts after price flew up and did what it did last week, you have to be dumb to not assume, maybe I should go for a buy. But again, retracements are going to have to happen. And this one, I'm not going to act like this is a normal retracement because this is a super aggressive retracement. And prior to this aggressive retracement, I'll see this wick. Price did a crazy ass push out of nowhere right here. And then it hit again, look how it hit my level, which is why we trade and enter and exit off these levels. Tapped it, failed to hold this level as support, rejected, canceled out that whole move. And ever since then, it's just been pushing down. So we're just going to let that thing retrace, and then we're going to look to ride that wave back up. We're just going to let price do this thing right there. And that brings us into where we at. Thursday, EN sell, same thing, just super low volume on the New Zealand pairs last week, as well as the AUD pairs. Again, when we look at the charts, the only pairs that actually had some volume was GJ. Like when we look at NAS ended up reversing. We look at gold's been just in place. You know what I'm saying? GU, same thing like NAS, reversed, canceled out the sells. And then the AUD New Zealand pairs have just been struggling to break levels like we talked about earlier. So it was only a couple pairs last week that had some decent moves. Had decent moves Monday, but after Monday, that's when the reversals came in with a lot of the pairs. So let's go ahead and pull up the EA was not what I was trying to do. I was trying to do EA. There we go. So what was that? So same thing, right? So we went for this sell on Thursday. Then you can see it hit TP1, rejected, respect this level as resistance. And I guess it broke back down a little bit further. Respect this level as resistance. Did the same thing. Then went a little bit further down. Then look right here. Went a little bit further down. So again, it's just been a lack of volume. The sell wasn't the wrong idea. Obviously, we're not going to have a stupid big stop loss because that's not the point of the stop loss. The sell wasn't the wrong move to go for. It just every time we went, it wasn't holding it long enough, and it wasn't enough volume to really do the move I was looking for. But now we see here again with Sunday and markets opened up, volume came in, did a nice move, just like when volume came in today, well last night when markets reopened Sunday. GU did the move we was looking for. Same thing with NAS. We was looking for this buy on Friday, but when markets reopened, that's when it wanted to triple off. Right, this was Sunday. That's when markets went triple off. So, yeah, it is what it is. Ain't nothing you can do about that. But that's why it's important to understand what took place instead of just seeing things strictly as wins or losses, which is important. You got to understand why it was a win, why it was a loss, or why price did or didn't do what you was looking for. So that's how we did last week. As far as how we're doing this month, that's how we did last week. The week before that, scroll back up. We went 4-1, give us an 80% win rate, caught 47,291 pips. Then the week before that, went 6-0, give us a 100% win rate, caught 263 pips. And that's how we're doing so far this month. Then how we did last month, like you see on your screen, we went 16-3, catching 49,783 pips. Then February went 17-1, caught 24,403 pips. Then January went 20-0, caught 37,620 pips. So that's how we're doing so far this year. That's how we ended quarter one, catching a total of 111,806 pips. It was 53.4. Those 3 months combined gives a 93% win rate. All wins and losses are posted. You click there. You can see that by going to April 4th, by the way. For April 4th, you can see this right here. Click here. It's going to go to the beginning of the year where you can see quarter 4, all that good stuff. All wins and losses are posted. But yeah, make sure to check that out. First link in the description. I got a new video dropping for y'all later on today, so be on the lookout for that. Looks like GE's about to try to break these levels, so we're about to wait and see what it's going to do, how it's going to react. Let's go ahead and put GN back up. You guys got any questions, drop in the chat. When looking at charts, drop in the chat. I see some action in a little bit. Make sure to like the live too, y'all. So this is retracing, put that alert there. Right here. Boom. But your live, I don't want to leave. We don't got to leave it right now if you don't want to. The lives are always recorded, so you do jump in, jump out, and always replay it, rewind it. So that goes push back up. Fix these alerts too. Got a new 5-minute that just popped up. See that almond down there. This one here. All right, y'all about to see if this can not just break it, but hold it as support. That's what we're going to be looking for. but just chilling, patiently waiting. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. When looking at your chart, drop them in the chat. And if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. We don't just live stream every day. We also post weekly content. Got a few things lined up this week. Got one dropping later on today. Playlists are up to date. Dropped like 4 videos last week for y'all as well. Make sure to check those out. Does the blue and yellow horizontal line mean the same as support and resistance levels? They are support and resistance levels, but they're different time frames. Yeah, but they are support and resistance levels. Those that just joined the stream, we have not entered anything yet. These are just trade ideas. We have not entered anything yet. We're looking at possible GU buy as well as GN buys. But everything we're looking for as far as today for trades, as well as what I see price doing with a bunch of different pairs and charts that we're at the entire week. I went over on the Sunday chart analysis, so make sure to hit that first link in the description. Go on the free signal free Telegram and make sure to check out the Sunday chart analysis. A couple of charts already did a couple moves and when that's projected so far. Of course, they didn't hit all the price points, but they hit one of the first couple price points. GU is a good example of that. Watch the Sunday chart analysis, you'll see GU was right here. Ended up hitting the first price point, as well as GA ended up hitting the first price point. But yeah, we're looking for a possible GU setup. The price can hold this level of support. If you want a little bit more details, William, or anyone, make sure to check out the day trading tips playlist. There's over 60 videos of me going over how I read the charts, my trading plan, trade psychology, all that good stuff. Also got another playlist called day trading, not day trading, trade breakdowns. Same thing, over 50, I think maybe over 60 videos are just back to back to back trade breakdowns from start to finish. All trades I personally took, all trades I called out in the signal rooms, broke down into live. I go over why I took those setups, how you catch similar moves. There's also another playlist that goes over how to trade news. I got videos breaking down trades I took on news days, as well as the rules I go and follow during news events, on news days, which is super important, especially this week because we got a bunch of news events popping off this week. Yeah, so price still looks like it's trying to attempt to do so. Again, we saw the last 15 attack the level but failed to break it. We see GU is about to try to reattempt. Usually we do see some volume kick in between 4 and 5, so we're going to watch and see what happens. I do got the alerts up, so I will be hearing my computer beep and notify me like I'll be hearing throughout the lives all the time, or sometimes while recording videos and stuff like that. Same through a GN, still just chilling here. So we're just going to be patiently waiting on that. Who's the SPX is holding a little support. Yeah, so we might see some action this next hour. I'll look up the playlist after your stream. Just found this channel. Subscribe on Friday. Hey, shout out to you. Shout out to you. That's why I dropped that other video. I dropped the video on Friday too. One was from that video you saw me. But yeah, I got a couple more videos lined up for this week. I'm going to be dropping today the Bitcoin update video. Like I said, I plan on dropping these one video a week. Give you all update on Bitcoin. Crypto channel I do have up. So I'm probably going to add that link to those crypto videos and stuff like that as well. So be on the lookout for that. And I got a couple day trading chart videos I got lined up for y'all as well. And I got to edit. I got a bulk edit Instagram and TikTok videos for y'all. Yeah, I got a whole lot of stuff in store for y'all. Course is revamped. Working on a few other things. I'm not going to say yet. But I got a lot of stuff I'm working on for y'all. New 15 just popped up. Shout out to everybody in this live. Shout out to everybody that's been in this live since the beginning. Shout out to those that joined and been here since y'all joined. Make sure to like the live. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subbed yet. Make sure to hit that first link in the description on the free signal for Telegram as well. As I'm talking, I'll literally see price literally in real time reacting to my levels, which is exactly why we trade off these levels. Usually the same exact level the price has similar reactions to last week. Again, you look to the left, it's going to explain what's happening in the present or what could potentially happen in the future. Then there's no coincidences in the markets. But yeah, we're going to see if I can just touch the level but hold this level as support, which it failed to do so after it broke this level here, as we can see when we did the retest. Failed to hold that support, which is why we didn't enter there. So we're going to see if it holds support. We're going to look for a buy setup right here. If y'all guys want to contact me directly, y'all can message me on Instagram or on Telegram. Instagram you see on your screen at the bottom scrolling, playmaker_way. Telegram, first link in the description. I respond to all messages. Y'all can message me on TikTok too, but I ain't gonna lie, that's the last thing I check for messages. I do have times where I check all messages, but get the quickest response, I suggest Instagram then Telegram. And then again, I have no problem socializing with y'all. I do chop it up with some of y'all. But y'all have a question, just ask the question. You can say what's up and then ask the question. But don't hit me up, just say, hey, I have a question. Because you know what my answer, you know what my next response is going to be. What is your question? Instead of, just saying, this is my question, and then we can keep it pushing from there. It's just about efficiency. And like I said, I know sometimes people don't understand, but you're not the only person messaging me. I got 2,000 subscribers here. I got, almost 2,000 followers on Instagram. Another 1,000, almost 1,500 on TikTok. You get multiple messages. You know what I'm saying? So just to be more efficient on everybody's part. But yeah, we're going to see if GN and GU can do what we're looking for. And if so, we're going to start this week off. Startups. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. Be on the lookout for that video dropping later on today. And we're going to be back at the same time tomorrow, London session 3 of EST.